These are 30 games that are going to be releasing next week, starting with tomorrow at the time of recording this, September 17th. We have Star Wars Jedi Survivor for Xbox One, where you play as Cal Kestis and you're a Jedi. And then we have Train Sim World 5, where the rails are yours and you take on challenges and you master the tracks. Then we have World of Outlaws Dirt Racing 24, where it's a racing game, pretty self-explanatory that. The Plucky Squire, which follows the magical adventures of Jot and his friends, which I assume is the main character. And it's like a 3D dimensional thing where you explore it and stuff. Probably a platformer as well. And then we have Paladin's Passage. We embark on a journey. It's a platformer with over 100 handcrafted dungeons filled with monsters. Games coming September 18th begin with Cozy Designer, where you position furniture however you want. You decorate 6 incredibly cozy environments. Then we have Alestomania 2, the Long Awaited sequel. And then we have Hidden Cats in Berlin, which I assume takes place in Berlin. We take a little pleasant trip, monochrome scenery, and the more cats you collect, the more colours come out. The Last Shot, which is a platforming adventure game set in a war-ravaged diesel-punk world. And then we have Keylocker. It's a cyberpunk turn-based rhythm art JRPG. And to finish off the releases for September 18th, we have A Night on a Farm, which is an atmospheric, retro-inspired horror game with plot twists and deep lore. Next up, coming during September 19th, we have Atoma, which is psychic power in Atoma to see through the eyes of your pursuers. Then we're going to be getting a game called Broken Sword, Shadow of the Templars Reforged, where you step out into the streets of Paris in Broken Sword, Shadow of the Templars Reforged. Bite the Bullet, spelt with a Y, which is odd. You get into mind-infected computer and restore every virus-ridden system by recovering game attributes. Cool. And then we have Dross. Dross is a dark fantasy adventure where you swap between a small gooey creature and a human body. Pariah, which is a simple arcade game, and it's a collection because one can get boring fast, and you play with just 2 buttons, not too many controls. Then we have House of Da Vinci 3, which is the grand finale to the House of Da Vinci trilogy. So those who've played it, that's a nice one. And to end off the games for September 19th, we have Andromeda Survivors, or Andromeda. Prepare yourself for an epic journey in Andromeda Survivors. September 20th, the following games will be releasing. EA Sports FC 25 Ultimate Edition. You can actually pre-order it right now. It's the next game in the FIFA series, obviously. Home Safety Hotline. Home Safety Hotline is an analog horror-inspired telephone operator simulator where you answer incoming callers. Cool. Matchbox Driving Adventures. Ready to get behind the wheel for the thrill of a lifetime? You drive. Paper Plane Arena Lost Places. Paper Plane Arena is an interactive game. Then we have the long-awaited Poppy Playtime Chapter 2. After running a Huggy Wuggy and freeing Poppy, you must descend deeper.
That's what she said.
And same day, we actually get treated with Poppy Playtime Chapter 3, a decrypted orphanage known as Playcare, which you might be getting a review on soon, maybe on those 2. The Karate Kid Street Rumble, sweeping across iconic locations. They came from the Sky 2. Sky 2 is a fast-paced arcade game wherein you take the role of one of the giant alien robots. Welcome to Empyreum. This exciting cooperative party game for up to 4 players immerses you in the fascinating and wild universe of Hotel Imperium. And to end off this, we have Mind Seize. You transfer your mind into a mag and set out to an epic action adventure with sci-fi setting. Make sure you go down in the comments and let me know what games you're excited for in the next week. Other than that, I've been Other than that, thank you for watching our video. I've been Deadly from greenlycan Reviews, and I'll see you in the next one.